Hi, myself Samrit, and I am the key account manager for the complete Karnataka, taking care of the product, which is the life-saving product, which we call the Vectotech Design Solution, where we give the only fire-rated or the and the or the yes. Our tagline is on the safe side. Today we are covering about the fire-rated glass, the VDS system, and NVC norms, and the safety glasses. Why we need these kind of systems? What is the parameters, the norms which government has given for the India? These kind of norms are different for different countries. It depends upon the requirement of the companies and the area wise also. On be on be on be on be on be on be. So first we will start with the what about the fire? There are two kind of on fire protection. One is the passive, one is active. Active fire protections are like your fire extinguishers and sprinklers. These are the things which stop and detect the fire. Okay, where is the fire and how we can reduce the fire. The passive fire protection. These are mainly for the your doors or the compartmentations, so that we can stop the fire to produce from one place to another. Because the tendency of fire, we all know, it always go from lower to upper scale, means from the lower level to higher level. In that case, what happened? We don't know from where the fire is going. And in case of fire, it's more dangerous in the smoke. Most of the people get get trouble or sometimes lose their life also due to the smoke only, because they got suffocation also, they panic also. So the system we are proposing and the things the government has given on the as per the National Building Code and Basic Code, that we will discuss today over here on be on be. So there are three kind of glasses which we use. If you will see today everywhere in the mainly these kind of systems people use in the staircases for the fire exit and the lift lobbies also. Over there, if you will see, for example, this door. Okay, in this door there is a glass panel. So this is mainly a 6 glass, which is defined as the E category, the integrity. This kind of glass is only stops the flame and smoke from one place to another, but it will not stop the radiations. Or so these kind of system and glass we can use only in the metal doors or the wooden door where the vision panel is coming up. Then we go for the further. Now, as per we have done so many R&Ds from past 20 years in Vectotech, we have developed the EW radiation control. In that one, what we are giving a complete system with the complete glass. As you all know, this system is for the life saving. So what happened? We have seen this thing when we are giving the vision panel, we are not able to get the exact clarity what is going other side of the door if there is a fire. Then we came up the complete system with the glass only. In that one, we came up with the EW. In that one, what happened? The thickness of the glass increases, and this glass is not the normal glass. It is a different kind of. You can say that not the sandwich or the laminate. It is an interlayer glass. In that interlayer, what happened? We take a glass and we put the intumescent gel, or you can say the fire-rated gel, in between the glasses, two glasses. Whenever fire will happen, or the first glass will break within 1 or 2 minutes. The inside gel, intumescent gel, which is there, it will become a foam kind of thing, or create a layer, so that the smoke, the fire, the radiation will not go from one place to another up to 2 hours. So in NBC, the norm is the smoke, fire, or radiation will not go from one place to another up to 2 hours. And radiation will not go beyond 15 kilowatt. Or the distance will be up to 1 meter. Means if you are standing up to 1 meter, the radiation will not go beyond 15 kilowatt per meter square. Why? Why only 15 kilowatt per meter square? Because 15 kilo per meter square is that much of radiation, or you can say the heat which can burn any item, mainly the carpet, the wooden, the curtains, which is flammable. Okay, so that 15 kilowatt is the enough energy to burn any item to the other side of the system. So in that case, our system keep the radiation below 15 kilowatt up to 2 hours. And apart from that, it gives 2 hours of insulation also. On the insulation means you can touch the glass. If the other side, the temperature is around 1000 degrees Celsius also. You can touch the glass, nothing will happen. Another glass is the EI, insulation. These kind of glasses mainly like Middle East is there, Singapore, China, Japan. Okay, these kind of countries are using USA. Over there, the norms are very, very strict. Even now in India, the new NBC norms are about to come this year. In that one, there are some modifications are going up for the more safety purposes. So in EI, what happens whenever they keep the different chamber, the thickness of the glass increases. So in EI, what happens? They detect the heat or stop the heat on the basis of radiation. On the EW, we are giving only 20 minutes of radiation control. Here they will determine as 60, 90, 120, 180, even 240 also. So I will show you one video, then you will get the exact clarity about the glasses or the system which we have to use and which we are using as per the NBC. On the you want to switch off the lights? Fine, thanks. Okay. Great.
But when it comes to fire safety, there simply can be no compromise. This video will showcase the comparison between two different kinds of fire-resistant safety glass through a live demo. Integrity E-rated glass stops the fire and remains intact for the time frame of its fire resistance period. The intense heat transmitted to the non-fire side may result in spontaneous combustion of objects, and it could impede the safe passage of the occupants. EW-rated glass keeps its integrity during the event of fire and also controls when it comes to fires will be demonstrated.
Yeah, so this is the EW category which we are talking about, mainly which we are using. And we are, replacing the metal doors, or you can say that the wooden doors with the complete glass. So in that one, we have done R&D, radiation control, ensuring the integrity. In that case, up to 20 minutes, if temperature is more than 1000 degrees Celsius, also you can walk free. That is the enough time to anyone who can evacuate that place. They can exit free. Apart from that, if somebody wants to come to save anyone, they can guide them properly. Okay, this is the thing, because sometimes we are giving this system in the control rooms also. Sometimes what happens in control room, they are facing the fire and all. The inside the people are there who can do all the things up there 20 minutes, but they can stay over there up to 2 hours also. On the
non-fire side during its fire resistance period. The benefit of using an EW-rated glass will be demonstrated through a simple experiment at the World Glass Complex of St. Gobain and Sri Perumbudur, Chennai. On the left is a highly toughened monolithic integrity E-rated glass. On the right is an EW-rated glass with an incandescent interlayer between two toughened glass panes. A piece of cloth and paper are stuck on both the glass panes fitted into a frame. They simulate objects on the non-fire side during an event of fire. What do you think will happen to them? It's not. The items stuck on EW-rated glass remain totally intact, whereas the combustible materials on the E-rated glass have vanished completely. Knowing the right choice is the first step towards safety. Choose wisely. And explain.
So now you have seen that there are two glasses. One is a normal glass, one is the EW glass. So in that one, you can see one temperature is going up to 400, 500 degrees Celsius. Also, another is going up to only 50 or 60 degrees. So that is what we have done in past years to come up all these things. And if you will see today also, there are so many incidents are happening, mainly through the lift lobbies. Mainly these kind of system we use near the staircase and lift lobbies because smoke, fire always go up. And so this kind of thing we give over there, and this is how it behave. There are two glasses, intumescent gel. Fire either side will happen. First glass will break within 1 minute. Then there is a foam kind of thing will happen, and then it may prevent and stop all the radiation, smoke, and fire from one place to one up to 2 hours. Even we can increase this kind of thing, like we are giving 120, we can make it 180, 200, 240, up to 300 minute also, but depends upon the norms and requirement of the client.
Is it not based on the size of the facility? Because based on that, whichever is the quickest way for them to exit, based on that the minutes. So what is the safer limit that can be adjusted, right? Because I'm sure it's going to cost to increase the cancellation risk.
So we can give it anywhere else. It's nothing like that. But what happened in this one, it becomes very, very, costly also and ending cost also. So if you will see in this floor also, there is hardly two doors, exit doors. Mainly in staircase or any emergency exit will be there. So why we are giving over there? Because people will run towards over there only. And we don't want to, whenever people are going from that door or something like that, they will feel the heat on the doors also. That's the point. If you will give in this door, there is no purpose of giving in normal doors. It should be a particular areas, which is, while making any or doing any design or something like that, there is areas where we have to give this kind of products or this kind of, doors. It comes for the partition also, everything. Like refuse area, we will discuss further. In if it is a residential or commercial mall, everything, there is always be a refuse area where we have to give this kind of system. Means if something will happen, people will get and gather over there. Assembly area kind of thing. So what you're asking, we can give anywhere. That is only question. Like
based on the size of the facility, whether it is a mall, whether it's an institution building, like for us, it could be very minimal requirement of that exit stand. Why? Because we have it's within a very short distance for the staircases. But in malls and theaters and all, especially, that reach of the fire exit staircase would be very fast. So it would that time. Based on that, you said that minutes can be increased. So that can be done based on that, right? That's what I asked.
We can do it. But that's what I'm telling you. Whenever we are doing you're doing the designing and all those, you keep the things in mind also. Okay, what kind of radiations they want. For example, any norm is there. Are they complying? Are these things are going according to that or not? If client is looking for the more than that also, we can give. It's possible. It's absolutely possible. But what we have made this kind of thing is only for as per the India, the NBC 2016 part 4. So they need maximum 2 hours only. That's all. Because what happens, these systems are very, very heavy. For example, the glass, if you will take per meter square, weight goes up to 30 to 35 kg. For 14 mm glass I'm talking about. If we are going more than that, then again the things will increase. We have to see the stability of the system also, where we are going to fix all those shifts. And yes, I first. I wish. So National Building Code, the 2016 Part 4. There they tells key as clause 4.4.2.4.3.2. It tells the access to exit staircase shall be through a fire door of a minimum 120 minute fire rated resistance rating. So as your question, can we increase or not? That is the minimum we have to give 120. We can increase it, but this is a standard which you have to follow, because all the fire authorities, they will come and check each and everything properly, like how they use this sprinklers, fire extinguisher. They check these kind of things also. Here, they have given the system as per that or not. And now there is one question also. then we can give any class. Like, we do the testing, these kind of things in our third-party labs. We do in Tom's Bell, right, Dubai. Over there, once we do the testing and all those, then we get the certificate, and then we are liable to sell or give this product to our customers with all the proof. Once we give our certification also and fire test also. Now this product is liable for 2 hours of fire rating, like that. And for the windows, if there is a staircase and the window is coming around 3 meters, then that window should be fire rated of 60 minutes or 1 hour. So this is how mainly we give near the lift lobbies. This is how it will come, because the lift lobby is the main thing. If fire is there, suppose in the ground floor, it will go up. The lift is the main thing from where the things will come to the other floor. So that's why mainly these kind of thing we give in the lift lobby, the main entrance door. And for the staircases, like exit doors are there. If there is a window within 3 meters, then that window should be of 60 minute fire rated, and all the doors should be 120 minute fire rated. In terms of when it is coming for the external part, we use not the 14 mm glass, we use 30 mm glass or 28 mm glass. It becomes the DGU, because the gel which we are giving, that is very, very pro-reactive. Once it comes with the contact with the heat, suppose if you are using in Chennai, Mumbai, where the heat goes sometimes, or Delhi also 40, 45, not today, but after some time it becomes milky kind of thing. It getting reacted. So to prevent that, we make it the DGU glass. Again, the fire door and fire door assembly. It's not about only that door. The each and everything, the screw, your door handles, the door closers, everything should be fire rated. Then these things will pass. And in terms of fire doors, you have to use door closer, that is mandatory. Because what happens, suppose there is a fire, the people will run in hurry, they will open the door and run. The door will keep open. Then there is no use of that system. So that mandatory, we have to use door closer which will close automatically. Another thing, National Building Code tells one more thing. The door, general exit door, the width is not less than 1 meter or 1000 mm. Height is always with 2 meters, not less than that. If it is a exit doorway for assembly buildings, or where we have to, people have to gather, assembly areas are there, over there the width should be 2 meters and height also 2 meters. These are the compliances that we have to follow. Now mainly where we use AHU, service shaft, HVAC rooms, all clauses are there where you have to use these kind of things. Now what about the malls? In malls, if suppose fire will happen, it will not spread, but smoke will happen over there, right? So for that we have our separate kind of system, what we call smoke barrier system. This is the clause also. In the NBC, they always want the smoke barrier system. If you go to any underground metro or malls which are the underground, above the staircase, you have seen this kind of glasses over there. So what happens whenever fire will happen, they will collect the smoke and they show the path to the smoke towards the exhaust. Because sometimes what happens, the smoke temperature goes up to 700 and 800 degrees Celsius also. Fire is happening in the ground level or on the floor. It hardly goes up to 1 or 2 meters, for example. But that thick smoke, it will be there, it goes up and it can create up to 607 degrees Celsius also. These kind of things. So that small things we have seen in various areas, in various incidents which happened. Even I think 2 months ago, one incident happened in one of the commercial office. A small fire was there, hardly, okay. So that was the night time. So that happened on the floor and it spreads. Thank God there was a fire-rated door that fire will not go from one place to another. Otherwise, the whole building of 8th floor will be destroyed within 6 to 7 hours. That's all. Because it is very difficult to get inside the system and to, because everything is locked. Nowadays, the clients are using automatic door closer or the very high tech door closers or the locks. It's very difficult to get inside those kind of things. So these kind of things gives a very very high security, mainly for your server rooms. That is one of the most importantly, because over there the computers which we are using there, those are running 24/7, and those are not only one computer. There are more than 10, 20, or even 100 computers are also there. Another is National Building Code of India always tells it to the compartmentation. If it is a lift lobby, you have to do compartmentation. If it is a bigger one. So over there, we have to use the fire doors. For car parking also, that is very important. Sometimes we have seen in car, there is some incident like today we see the EV car or any car, if something will happen, fire will happen. And where is the lift is there, now the pressure will goes at that side. So smoke or anything will go towards that side. And people will also run towards to lift sometimes. So if there is we have seen, if there is this kind of system, people are going behind them, mainly in the malls. Even today, we are, telling the client also, because in mall, people are opening so many car wash shops also, if you will see. Okay, so many things are there, which are very, very, risky over there, because nothing is there. They are opening in -2, sometime -1, nothing is there. And this is the only way where they have put it, some big fans or exhaust fans from where the things will go towards that side. So we always tell go for the fire rated system. It's not about the glass or anything, but go for the fire rated or metal doors mainly. Rather than a hospital. Today, nowadays, if you will see from in 1 year only, it's more than 6 to 7 incidents all over the India, where we have seen the, incidents in the hospital. So we are telling them where you have to put exit stairways, lift lobbies, refuse area, car parking, server room, and area containing patients lacking self-prevention, like ICUs. These kind of areas we have to keep the things, and more important, the baby rooms, where the baby
And I see you.
and yes, over there also. So we are in that urge now. Today we are going to the client and telling them all these things. Why these things are very very important? Because these systems came in India after around 2015 or 16 only. People are still not aware. Okay. So our main motive over here is not about the product, it's about the awareness, the knowledge. Why these kind of things are very, very important. It's not about the, how it look or not look. It's about the safety. It is about the someone's life. Like in hospital, the X-ray rooms, the exits, we have done the compartmentation also. So the ICU is there and the normal ward is there, like that, and for the X-ray rooms also. Because in X-ray rooms, what happens, these kind of glasses stop the radiations also, up to some limit, not up to that much, but this X-ray and all those machines are very, very, expensive and very, very risky to use. We don't know what can happen over there. So that's why we always still go for the fire rated system. In residential buildings, again, the exit stairways, lift lobby, HVAC, refuse area, and engineering workshop in the store, and high hazard areas also. Because nowadays, what happened, every builder or any society have their systems to maintain, like small thing they have kept it over there. So that kind of system also, or that kind of room where they're keeping all the cleaning items, or they have machines and all those things, keep the fire rated system over there for the safety purposes. So these are the areas where we are pitching and telling them why it is important. Now comes the refuse area. We have seen some buildings they don't have the refuse area also. And if they are giving it the refuse area, not giving it as per the standard also. If it is a refuse area where the balcony is there, you have to give first refuse area at 60 meter and then after every 30 meter. And if that building has the balconies, you have to give the first refuse area as 24 meter and then 15 meter. This is how it looks. like a big balcony. Is over there, if you will see the glass behind that, it's completely fire rated glass. So you have to go with the any solid work for any fire rated system over there. Now today the metro stations, if you will see for up to 2030 in India, it's around 20 cities where the metro was about to plan. In Bangalore only, if you will see around 60 metro stations are about to come in 5 years. Out of that 60, around 20 metro stations are underground. So over there, we are also telling them where you have to use the fire rated system, like for your platform separation also. These are the normal one. Smoke barriers, machine room, main is the control room. That is very, very important for these kind of things, because anything will happen, those are the people over there who can, conduct and, give the guidelines or help others what we have to do, what we have not to do. Apart from them, in all the stations, there are nowadays shops are there. It's much more shops. Over there, we are also asking to give them the fire exit system. If you will see the T2 terminal, once you come out, airport I'm talking about, all the shops over there who are using the glass, that is a fire exit glass. That is the so suppose this is the metro station. This is about the T2, which is about upcoming metro station, the first metro station. Over there is a train at and underground. Then we are giving the over here. This is the staircase. Okay, we are giving over here the smoke barriers, and these are all the small areas, the lift lobbies and all those things. Lifts are there. We are giving the fire exit system over there. Because what happened over here, we have seen, we have done the testing, also real testing we have done. Whenever the train is coming in, something will happen. If there is a staircase is there and the lift lobby is there, everything going towards their own, because there's a pressure. And people, those are the only way from where people can exit. Okay, and people are getting suffocated over there and running here and there rather than going to the main door. Or these kind of R&Ds we have done. If you will see, we do a year more than 100 tests, different tests, 100 with our the third party labs in different scenarios, the panic bar, the latch, and all those things we use over there. And we have to submit these kind of things to the NBC also. Government also give, we have done this kind of thing. Now we are liable to give the things. And we are in touch with the NBC also, because we have a committee also with our all the higher people who make a new changes. Like we always suggest them, okay, so we can do this kind of thing also. And the architect plays a very, very huge role over this, because the main feedback we get from there only. Because they are the people who are interacting with the client. They are the people who are getting the exact, like client is always come, I have this problem, I want the solution. So we do closely work with the government, the architects, okay, the NBC team. Every 6 months we do this kind of activities to get more and more knowledge for us also from you, from architect, and the issues, the main issues that we are facing, so that we can improve and do and give the best product to save someone's life. This is the smoke barrier which I have already shown. That is also is there in the NBC part. So if NBC, I will share you, part 4, if you will read, is all about your fire rated system only. From your smoke barrier to door to walkable glass also, the ceiling glass, everything is written over. Shit is not formulation. Apart from them, sometimes we forget this also, like boiler room, fire command room, oil storage room. Most important, if there is 2 buildings are there, for example, one building is at 15, one is a 10 meter, and the distance is less than 6 meter, then windows over there should be fire rated of 16 meter. Because if one building can get the fire, there is chances it will transfer to another also. Because, for example, Aero City is coming up, or any other city is coming up, or nowadays builder coming up, people are coming out their houses, they are making the house very closely, but they are not aware about these things. So these kind of things are If you will say people are saying, we will put any wall or something like that, that's okay. They can put the wall, but the main thing is visibility, which we are talking about. If something will happen, if fireman is coming, they can see and they can check, and somebody can, ask for the help from that glass also. That is also. So we will see, mainly you see this kind of doors, the metal doors or the vision panel doors. Here you have only this area to see, to get enter, or what is going other side. So that's why we came with the complete R&D system, develop the frame, the hinges, the accessories, door closer, the latch, everything in our C. Perambudur factory over there. So we give the complete system over here with each and everything. Means we have our channel partners, so you can see the fabricator. We have trained them. We have given the training to them how to install these kind of systems also. After installation of these kind of systems, our team comes and do a audit also. Once we get satisfied, then we proceed to hand over this kind of product to the client. So this is one of the school where we have done given the glass and all. We have done one exercise with the fire department. We asked them, what is, what kind of thing you face when there is a fire. They tell you, if there is a fire, we are not able to see what is behind that. We don't know if somebody is there or not, or they're asking for the help or not. Okay, if we will get some kind of door which we can see properly, we can save someone.
I don't always have a vision.
Ma'am, yes, that's what I'm telling you. If suppose this is a vision panel, your visibility is limited. If you are getting this kind of system, your visibility is increased.
Yeah, but this is not much panic bar.
We have option. We have the panic bar also, offset handle also, and this latch also. It depends upon the requirement of the client.
This
Latch.
this section, not this section, this kind of that's the first and go.
That is also fine. But mainly nowadays, if you will see, doors are coming in the lift lobbies. Okay, the main entrance doors, if you will see, earlier Bill or anyone gives the metal doors. So we have done the more modification as per the aesthetic also. It look good also. If if you will give the latch door now, somebody they don't want. When latch door is only accessible from one side, not for the other side.
Yeah.
Panic bar. This is the thing which we can both the sides aggregate. So here we have used this one where we need to do the compartmentation, so that people are going from one place to another regularly. So this is the main thing, ma'am, which we have done: unfinished view, aesthetic value, model design, scope of customization, and the main thing is our safety map. So we have summarized all these things with this thing. We don't want to compromise in the safety. That is our first value and first motive. Earlier we used to give only there is a system like people used to only give the glass. Okay. But we have seen and we have came with the solution. Frame is very important because it holds the weight, and if it will sustainable, and then it can sustain the things properly. I will finish this within 2 minutes. These are all are our system with the frame and all those things. Glazing this for the curtain wall system or the refuse area. So that is a different kind of system where the height of the glass is more than 3 meters. This is the complete system where we are giving all the things. Door closer handles, our hinges, drop-down seal, our logo will be there, tape-on bedding will be there, and sleek profile. Okay, 50 cross 50 only. If the area of this one increases, then the radiation thing will reduce. Hence, we need more glass area rather than any GI steel or something like that.
Yeah,
GI, ma'am. We are not using aluminium or iron. This is
right.
it.
So again, that will transmit massive weight.
We are using galvanized steel. This is 1.5 thick and cold roll profile. Apart from these, all are the additional things which we are giving, and we always suggest this system, this kind of property will be there in those kind of systems. We have done more activities, like we have one more product range, that is attack, bullet, and blast. So we have bullet also, blast also. Attack is the fundamental one. Means you will hit 30 hits, then you are able to make a 200 by 200 of this section. On B. And this complete system is APD also. The first system in the India with the high security which is giving the APD certification with complete system, not only for the glass, for the gifted system. So these are the few photos. Tape, swing door, sliding door we also have. These are the systems which are there in the market. This is the curtain wall system for the refugee. This more than 3 feet or 3 meter. This is we have done one bulletproof glass in Delhi with the one frame and everything. Thank you.
In the hotel strength cleaning system which is spider quality.
No, ma'am. These kind of glass we can't do puncture because these are the interior glasses. If you do the puncture, that gel will come. So we have to give a system where this kind of system will set inside. Any question? Tablet.